The mind is everything. What you think, you become. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The soul is neither born and nor does it die. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The world is a drama, staged in a dream. The power of knowledge is the greatest power of all. The greatest gift you can give to others is the gift of unconditional love and acceptance. The mind is restless and difficult to restrain, but it is subdued by practice. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference, that you have lived, and lived well. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows, like a shadow that never leaves. In a day when you don't come across any problems, you can be sure that you are traveling on the wrong path. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance. It is the illusion of knowledge. The purpose of education is to enable us to develop our latent faculties and talents, so that we may be of service to ourselves and to society. The beauty of the soul shines out when a man bears with composure one heavy mischance after another, not because he does not feel them, but because he is a man of high and heroic temper. The greatest prayer is patience. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart, give yourself to it. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. The root of suffering is attachment. The present moment is the only moment available to us, and it is the door to all moments. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. Do not be led by others. Awaken your own mind, amass your own experience, and decide for yourself your own path. Let us live in joy, never hating those who hate us. Let us live in freedom, without hatred, even among those who hate. The true wealth of a nation lies not in its gold or silver, but in its learning, wisdom, and understanding of its people. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. The mind is everything. It is in the mind alone that one feels joy or sorrow. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment, wisely and earnestly. Love is not patronizing, and charity isn't about pity. It is about love. Charity and love are the same. With charity you give love. So don't just give money, but reach out your hand instead. The whole life is a succession of dreams. My ambition is to be a conscious dreamer. That is all. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. We are what our thoughts have made us. So take care about what you think. Words are secondary. Thoughts live. They travel far. Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen and absorb. A tree is known by its fruit, a man by his deeds. A good deed is never lost. He who sows courtesy reaps friendship, and he who plants kindness gathers love. You have within you, right now, everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. The only real prison is fear, and the only real freedom is freedom from fear. To understand the immeasurable, the mind must be extraordinarily quiet, still. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. The greatest lessons in life are learned through the depth of your own being. The greatest religion is to be true to your own nature. Have faith in yourselves. The secret of happiness is not in doing what one likes, but in liking what one does. You have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Joy follows, a pure thought like a shadow that never leaves. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you, not by angels or by demons, heaven or hell. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. Live quietly in the moment and see the beauty of all before you. The future will take care of itself. The world is a drama. Play your part well. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. If you can dream it, you can do it. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving and wise. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time. The greatest wealth is health. The greatest wealth is contentment. The more you give, the more you receive. The tongue has the power to cut like a sword or to heal like a balm. The mind is a powerful tool. Use it wisely. The heart is a wise guide. Follow it. The soul is eternal. The body is temporary. Life is a journey. Enjoy the ride. Death is not the end. It is only the beginning.